Hello and welcome to the Bad Gamer channel. I am your new and improved bot narrator for this review, as our producer has a terrible voice that shouldn't be heard in public. Today, I'm talking about a game close to my heart. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I have waited so long, like many others, for this to arrive. My circuit boards were frying with anticipation at this point. It was one of my favorite games as a young botling, and I could not wait to see it in all its PlayStation 4 glory. If you are someone that has played the original and are looking forward to replaying it with the overhauled graphics, think again. This is not just an upgrade, like me. It's a completely new game. That's not to say it isn't triumphant in its efforts though, like me. This game is basically the first few hours of the original, but expanded to involve more character development, plot broadening, with changes, and perhaps a bit of unnecessary filler, in my opinion. For those of you that are new to the game, you are in for a treat. You begin in the same place as the original with Cloud, Barrett and co. heading out to stop the evil corporation, Shinra, from sucking all of the lifeblood from the planet with their reactors. Much like my voice is sucking the life out of this review. You are, for all intents and purposes, part of a terrorist group, whose aim is to rid the world of the corporation that is destroying the planet. You are Cloud Strife, a mercenary hired by Avalanche, the terrorist group, to make life a little easier for them as they encounter enemy soldiers, monsters and robotic guards. If you are not instantly blown away with the exceptional and exquisite presentation of this game, I would be stupefied. This is a game that has had artists and programmers pouring their heart and soul into. It feels so slick between animation and control that you feel like you're part of the action from the get-go. Straight away, you are thrown into the battle system, with extensive hints and tips, but it all flows efficiently and effectively and looks absolutely astounding. It looks like you are playing a movie but feels like you are in total control. It has had a complete overhaul / modernization from the older one, while keeping the turn-based element alive for the hardcore fans of the original. It is a blend between free-flowing real-time combat of the current era, and the age-old turn-based system of many a Final Fantasy / JRPG games. It is very apparent that a lot of care and consideration has been put into this blend, and it works. You feel so much more involved than games of the past and still get to take some time to make necessary strategic battle decisions. It flows so seamlessly it is a joy to behold. My only gripe, as a massive fanboy of the original, is that I didn't get to see as much of the action / powers / summons as I would like. Because you are up close and personal in this style, you can't always take in the astounding action in all its glory. I always loved to watch the summoners because I had worked hard to earn them. This is a small gripe though.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds.
The story is obviously great, and they have been brave enough to shake up the plot with a few changes, which is quite refreshing. The character portrayal is acceptable. Many fans will have enjoyed the over-the-top anime-style characters, but I would have preferred it toned down a little. It is somewhat irritating how the lion's share of female characters gush over Cloud at every possible opportunity.
Hey, are you okay? You made it. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there. Here, this is for you.
Huh?
A real one.
A flower?
Huh? How sweet. When did you get...
The abundance of swooning is a bit excessive for my liking. Many characters are slightly too cheesy, but this is the JRPG way, and will probably be to the taste of most. Cloud's voice actor is unerringly accurate and reflects his character perfectly. His temperament is despondent, cold and cutting, as I would have imagined him to be in the original, and he has an extremely satisfying character arc.
Thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
The campaign is gripping and allows for some amazing set pieces. It was a joy to relive the experience, albeit comprising of changes I was not prepared for. The early visions of Sephiroth were definitely welcome. You can never have too much of this iconic villain. Along the way, you may come across many a mundane side quest, which you will need to complete if you desire some advantageous loot.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
I honestly despised some of them. There were quite a few that removed any immersion that I had accrued. It was frustrating and took a lot of sheen from the game for me. A lot of the chores, yes, chores, could have been removed and the game would have still been plenty long enough, and well worth its price tag. I would have preferred more of the mini-games like the darts game or the squats challenge, which were a genuinely enjoyable and gratifying experience. They were appreciable bits of fun which were a welcome break from the intense story or the mostly monotonous side quests. Let's get on to the graphics and sound. I am sure you already know that this is one of the best looking games that has ever graced the PS4, and I cannot wait to see it in all its PS5 glory. The care and attentiveness in every pixel are clear for all to see, and all staff involved should be patting themselves on the back for many years to come. It is a delight to take in, and is testament to how far console gaming has come. The musical scores are astounding at times, and will have the hairs standing on the back of your arms. But much like most Final Fantasy games, there are also some terribly cheesy loops, that may grate on some of you out there, as they did for me. But they cannot take away from the masterpieces that they precede. Overall, the game is a fulfilling spectacle that will be amazing for any new players to experience and satisfying for any long-time fans. If you can look past the little niggles, which were also existent aplenty in the original, you may find a rewarding and fulfilling game and story that everyone should experience at least once. It may not have totally been my cup of tea, but I did enjoy a large percentage of it. I would recommend it to not be missed. It gets a bad gamer's score of 8 out of 10. A flawed masterpiece. Thank you for listening to my soul-destroying voice throughout this review. Please like and subscribe, only if you would like to give me the chance to talk a little more. Bad Gamer Bot, out.
You guys are machines.